If you are a LearnDash user trying to build a seamless communication experience for your learners, this tutorial is for you. Did you know for every dollar you spend on email marketing, you get a return of $36? And if you're selling an online course, opting out of email marketing is simply not an option. Sure, you can design a well-rounded course, but you have to share lesson links, videos, course materials, business updates, etc. with your learners. And for that, you need emails. Our first advice: use FluentCRM with LearnDash. Save time, save money, and save effort. Once you've learned how to use FluentCRM for email marketing, you'll also be able to sell more courses with upselling and cross-selling strategies. The best part? You get to automate all these rather repetitive functions, and we'll show you how to do it all. Of course, it's gonna be a long video, but by the end of this course, you'll know how to segment LearnDash contacts by various data points, send targeted email broadcasts to your learners, onboard and upsell courses, trigger group membership renewals, win back lost customers, and streamline learners' learning progress. This is a lot to cover, but if you can follow through and execute, it'll be an incredible improvement for both you and your learners. To start email marketing for your LearnDash students, first you need to integrate it with FluentCRM. And how do you do that? Pretty simple. From your FluentCRM dashboard, go to Settings, then click Integration Settings. From here, you can select a default list and tag and synchronize your contacts. Since all of them are students, we'll add all of the contacts to a list named All Students. You can also set a default tag, however, we'll skip that for now. For that default contact status, we recommend the pending status. This sends a double opt-in email to all of your students. Not sure why you should do that? Think of this. Your students signed up for your course, not for emails. If you send emails without their consent, they are usually going to end up in spam. So why take the risk, right? Simply send a double opt-in email to warm up your email list. This way, your email list will only include contacts that really want to get emails from you. Anyway, we're not sending emails to any real person for now, so we'll keep the status as subscribed. Finally, click the button to synchronize LearnDash data. This brings up all your students and LearnDash data into FluentCRM. To see your contacts, go to the contact list. Or if you already have a few contacts, you can filter the contacts by the list you specified. It's also possible to see your course enrollments by going to a student's profile. Now, let me show you something interesting. On our contacts page, we have an option to enable advanced filtering. What does this do? Well, it lets you find contacts by any specific criteria. Let's say you want to find contacts that are enrolled in a specific course. To do that, I can simply enable advanced filtering and specify the course in the advanced filter. Awesome, right? There are many other conditions like contact properties, contact activity, contact segments, contact fields, etc. With this feature, you can find any contact with one or multiple filters. Anyway, now your contacts are in FluentCRM, but they're not segmented. Why segment, you ask? Fair question. This is the feature you're gonna use to send the right copy, course, or link to the right bunch of learners. No wonder it's a standard practice in email marketing. And when it comes to sending marketing emails, segmentation is great for raking up more revenue. For course marketing, you can start segmentation by course enrollments and group enrollments. And how do you do that? By using the contact importer. From the contact screen, click Import. Notice the LearnDash icon? Click that and hit Next. You can import by both course and groups. Since I want to segment students by course purchases, I'll select Import by course. So I have 3 courses here. Now, I can select any course and set a tag for the students of that course. There are several options, but we'll keep everything as they are and hit the Import button. And that's it. All the contacts with that course will get the tag I've specified. This also means I can sort all the contacts by that tag and use them in my email marketing strategy whenever I need. For first-time segmentation, you'll have to repeat the same scenario for all your courses. What about future students? If you're selling courses, you'll eventually have more students. We hope so. And let's get real. You can't keep importing contacts every time there's a new student. So it's vital to set up automated segmentation. That way, your email list stays segmented. With FluentCRM, it's pretty easy to set up automated segmentation for LearnDash students by course enrollment, course completion, group enrollment, group leave. So here are a few courses I'm selling. Let's say I want to apply a tag when the user joins the course named Marketing Automation for Beginners. To do that, we'll just have to go to the course editor, then go to Settings. Under the Settings menu, we have a few FluentCRM options. This lets us apply tags on course enrollment and course completion. So when the students enroll in the course, I want to add the tag Course Student Marketing Automation. And when they complete the course, I want to add another tag, which is Course Complete Marketing Automation. Now, whenever these events take place, the tagging will be carried automatically. To keep your email list segmented, we recommend repeating this process for all your courses. With LearnDash, it's also possible to create groups. If you have any groups, you can also set up automated tagging for LearnDash groups. To do that, go to the group for which you want to set up tagging, then click the Settings tab and scroll down to FluentCRM tagging options. From here, you can select a tag for group enrollments. So we'll select the tag we want to apply. There's also an option to remove the tag when your students leave the group. So simply enable that and update the group. Again, you might want to set up this kind of tagging for all your LearnDash groups. So that completes the LearnDash course and group-specific segmentation. However, that's not all. With FluentCRM, you get to achieve all kinds of advanced segmentation, such as course enrollment dates, course enrollment category, custom field data, email interactions, and many more. For example, let's say you want to find students who joined within the last 2 months. To create these segments, we can go to Dynamic Segmentation. Then, click Create New Segment. Now, all you have to do is give it a title and set your conditions. To find contacts who joined within the last 2 months, we can select LearnDash, last enrollment date, within days, and then set 60 days in the condition. This will automatically bring up all the students who joined within the last 2 months. In addition, you can also combine more conditions for better segmentation. Not just that, FluentCRM will automatically filter contacts that enrolled in the course within 60 days. So no matter when you're accessing the segment, you'll always get a segmented database. Once you're done with integration and segmentation, you're ready to start automating emails. But before that, let's check out email campaigns. With FluentCRM, you can send targeted email broadcasts easily. Simply head over to Email Campaigns, click Create New Campaign. In the pop-up, write your campaign title and click Create Campaign. Then you can compose your email body. For now, we'll just import a template we created earlier, then write your subject line and pre-header. You can also A/B test subject lines or set up UTM tracking if you want. Here comes the fun part, selecting your contacts. With our powerful targeting system, you can include or exclude contacts by lists and tags. Or choose a dynamic segment that you created earlier. But when you go to the Advanced Filtering tab, you can micro-target contacts. And yes, this doesn't require any prior segmentation. So let's say my campaign is aimed at students that purchased a specific course within the last 6 months. Now, all I have to do is create these conditions, and that's it. All my students with matching conditions will be selected. The rest is simple. Simply hit Continue, check if everything looks okay, and you're ready to broadcast your emails. Pretty simple stuff, huh? Since you're watching this video, I'm guessing you want to give your students a smooth learning experience. And maybe you want to sell more courses with upsell and cross-sell emails. Well, guess what? You can do both. This is where all the magic happens. Email marketing automation is here to carry on with your job even when you're sleeping. Want to know how it works? Let's head over to Email Marketing Automation. Go to the Automations tab and click Create New Automation. Notice that there are several tabs and triggers. These can be used to automate emails for a specific event on your website. For example, the form submission trigger will let you start an automation when users submit a form. FluentCRM offers many such triggers. However, we'll show you how to use LearnDash triggers. As you can see, FluentCRM offers 5 triggers for LearnDash to automate things when students enroll in a course, complete a course, complete a lesson, complete a topic, enroll in a group. Let's start with the course enrollment trigger. This lets you start automating emails when students enroll in a course. So let's give a title and hit continue. Now you need to configure the trigger. For example, if you want to trigger the automation for a specific course, you can select it as your target course. For now, we'll skip the other options and save the settings. This opens up the automation builder where you can design your workflow. Clicking the plus icon, you can add actions such as email, email sequence, lists, tags, notes, and many more. So let's say I want to send a welcome email when students enroll in a course. We'll just have to add a custom email. You can compose the welcome email or simply import it if you have created it earlier. After sending the welcome email, we want to send another email to start the onboarding process, like sending course materials, links, etc. So let's add a 30-minute delay and add another custom email. Alternatively, you can set an email sequence for the onboarding process. When a student completes the course, you'd want to send them their certificate via email. To do that, first, we'll have to identify if the students have completed the existing course. And how do you do that? Goals. Goals can be used for 2 reasons. First, to drive contacts to the right stage of the funnel. Second, to keep the automation on hold before making any further actions. Remember we added a tag on course completion? When that tag is added to a contact, it means that they have completed the course. So we can use that tag as our benchmark. Simply select the tag applied goal and select the target tag that will be applied when course completions happen. Since we want to keep the automations on hold, we'll mark the goal as essentials for the next steps. Then we'll just have to add an email to send the course certificate. Our course automation is almost done, but before wrapping up, remember we mentioned upselling more courses? Upselling works because an existing customer is always more likely to stay with you. So, if you offer a relevant course, your students might end up taking another course. This automation is aimed towards marketing automation. And students who completed marketing automation might want to learn how to drive traffic to their website with SEO. So that's an easy pick for the upsell offer. But how do you know if your students have taken the SEO course or not? Inviting students to a course they have already taken can be embarrassing. And that's where our advanced conditional logic comes in. With advanced conditional logic, you can create yes or no paths based on conditions. In this case, we want to understand whether our students have taken our SEO course or not. So we'll select the conditional action. We don't want to send an invitation email to those who have already enrolled or completed our SEO course. So we'll add those in the conditions and save settings. Now we can automate actions based on the conditions we specified. If you check and find that the students have already taken our SEO course, we'd like to end the funnel. So the end funnel action goes to the yes side. But if you want, you can always offer a different course in the next step. For the no side, we'll add a delay at first. That's because we don't want the students to receive 2 emails within such a short time. Then we'll add the upsell emails because the student hasn't taken the course yet. And that's it. Our automation is ready. To put it into effect, we'll have to publish the automation by toggling the draft button on the top right. With this automation, we have successfully streamlined our student onboarding process and asked them to take another course. That's seamless learning and upselling at the same time. The group enrollment trigger is for membership-based course sellers. Let's say you have a group for some nested courses. In that case, you can onboard students, send renewal reminders, win back lost members, and so much more. Let's get to it. Like earlier, we'll give it a title and select the group enrollment trigger. Now let's put them in an onboarding sequence to guide them through the learning phase. You can create email sequence templates by going to Email Sequence. To set an email sequence, you can simply add the email sequence action. Then select the email sequence you want to send and save settings. That completes onboarding and you can move to the next phase. Now let's say the enrollment renews every month and you want to send a renewal reminder in case the user didn't renew. In this case, we'll add a 30-day delay. And then a condition to check group enrollment. If the condition returns yes, we'll end the funnel. And if it returns no, we'll send the reminder email. We can do the same every 7 days. So let's repeat the same steps. If the user still didn't renew after 2 emails, it might mean that they don't want to renew. In that case, we can start a win-back campaign. What is a win-back campaign? The win-back campaign is usually run by offering a returning discount. This is a simple yet effective trick to bring back the lost members. In our funnel, reaching this stage means the user didn't renew for 2 straight weeks. So, we'd wait for 2 more weeks before offering a discount. That way, we are giving the user enough time to get back to their courses. So we'll only have to change the delay time to 2 weeks. And that completes our funnel. Like earlier, we'll finish off by publishing the automation. FluentCRM also offers some other LearnDash specific triggers. These are designed for guiding students through lessons and topics. For example, if you start with a completes a lesson trigger, you can send students the link and relevant resources for the next lesson. That's a good way to guide students as they keep progressing. It's also possible to do the same with the topic completion trigger. Remember when I mentioned you can sell courses with FluentCRM? Yes, that's actually possible if you also have Fluent Forms Pro. Fluent Forms Pro comes with a lot of features, and one of those is the ability to take payments. FluentCRM 2.5 comes with the ability to enroll students to LearnDash courses. So this combination makes it possible to sell courses without needing plugins like WooCommerce. To do so, go to Fluent Forms and click Add a new form. From the category, we'll select the product order form. We want to sell only one LearnDash course with Stripe as the payment option. So we'll remove the other options and save the form. Next, we'll integrate the form with FluentCRM. To do that, simply select a list and map the form fields. Then hit Create Feed. Now when payments happen, the contacts will be added to FluentCRM with the list we have selected. So let's create an automation with the list applied trigger. Then we'll just have to add the enroll to course action from the list of actions. That's it. That's how easy it is to sell courses with FluentCRM. If you're running a business, it's equally important to make data-driven decisions, and FluentCRM has the perfect setup for that. For an email campaign, you can view a quick report from the campaign dashboard, or dive into the details. On the other hand, the automation dashboard will show you stats for each step of the funnel. Furthermore, you can view detailed stats from the automation reports in charts, steps, individual contact, and email analytics. Want to know how many students you have, how many courses you've sold, which are your top selling products? With FluentCRM, you can view all this data in a single dashboard. Not just that, you can also compare this data for a specific period. So you see, all the important data is available to you at your fingertips. So that wraps it up. I've tried to show you all the amazing things you can do with FluentCRM and LearnDash. But the truth is, with FluentCRM, there are thousands of other automations possible. So if you haven't bought it yet, go ahead and give it a try. The link will be in the description. Stay tuned because we'll be back with more amazing videos soon. Happy mailing!